Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. So we're going to have talk about a Biden administration policy change that I think actually favors crypto holders. And this was actually spurred on by Coinbase's admission that if the company should actually go bankrupt, users' funds could actually be liquidated in order to pay the company's debts. Congress wants to pass legislation to actually knock that option off. Now, I'm not really sure if this is going to cost the fees to go up for Coinbase or whatever. I didn't think Coinbase's bankruptcy was generally like a big worry for me. But the thing is, like, just didn't rub people right. And I do think Congress is going to make the right move on this. At least I hope so. So federal officials saw Coinbase admission about the customer's vulnerability in a bankruptcy and will call for congressional option congressional action, to segregate clients' funds, source says. So U.S. President Joe Biden's administration will press Congress to demand cryptocurrency exchanges keep their customers' money separate from their own corporate funds, according to a person familiar with a plan that could constrain the way the industry does business. So basically, like, they want basically the crypto industry to work the same way as other industries in this particular case. And I actually agree with this because this would actually protect customers' funds in the case of a bankruptcy. So the company can't just liquidate the customer funds to actually pay their own debt because, customers wouldn't like that. But the company would like that because they get to pay their own debts. Spurred on by Coinbase's recent disclosure that customers' money would be jammed up if the company declared bankruptcy, federal officials intend to push U.S. lawmakers to fix the problem, and they're going to insist that future legal framework require crypto firms keep customer assets walled off. So there's a division between customer funds and company funds. And I definitely think that is necessary because in traditional financial markets, like a bank's funds and customers' money are actually walled off. And this type of rule is actually standard for financial firms such as futures platforms. But crypto exchanges routinely mingle their funds with customers' holdings in the same pot, a situation the administration wants to see ended by legislation. The securities industry commonly commingles funds, but investments are also more heavily regulated. So, the thing is, since crypto isn't actually a security, or at least it's looking not to be a security, we can't really apply the securities industry's rules to it. And also, even if it were, the securities industry stuff was much, much more heavily regulated than crypto, so it would not actually favor the exchange. So I definitely agree with this move. I don't want customers' funds to actually be trapped just because a company goes bankrupt. That means, if any crypto exchange goes bankrupt, basically the customer's out of luck. I really, really don't like the sound of that, and no one else should as well. So I'm really glad they're actually trying to push this through. I wholeheartedly support this. I don't really know if they can actually push this through, but this is something this is actually a win for the little guys if this actually goes through, because then even if Coinbase goes bankrupt, your funds will actually be safe and you can actually have your fund. You can actually keep your funds, and there will be legal things put in place to actually protect people's funds over the company's interests. So basically, we all know that Coinbase actually announced last week that in the event of a bankruptcy, they could actually, customers' funds could actually be subject to bankruptcy proceedings. This would actually prevent that, and I think this would actually give more people confidence in Coinbase. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys later.